we are going to start a new tense today, that is future tense. But before we start future tense, I would like you all to recall the tenses that you have already done. Number one is past tense. There are basically three types of tenses. Number one is past, number two is present, and number three is future. Now, what is a past tense? Past tense refers to the events that have happened in the past, the things that you have already done, right? Whatever you have done already, it becomes your past. It's gone, something which is gone. The basic way to form the past tense in English is to, take the present tense of the verb and add a suffix ed or d with it. But remember, you always can't add a suffix ed or d with a verb. Sometimes you have to use second form of verb in the past tense as well, right? Like swim, swam, write, wrote, right? I have quoted here an example. I am walking. Here we have removed ing and added suffix ed, so it became I walked. I am going would be changed into I went, since went is the second form of verb of go. I do my homework. I did my homework. Did is the second form of verb of do. Now, coming towards the present tense. A present tense. What is a present tense? Present tense is a tense expressing an action that is currently going on. Whatever you do habitually or whatever you're doing right now, that is your present. And in present tense, we use ing with the verb. For instance, I am jumping. Here we added ing, then it became a present tense. I am jumping. I am reading. I am going. I am sleeping. I am eating, right? These all are the examples of present tense. Now, coming towards future tense. Now, what is a future tense? Future tense is neither your past nor your present. What is a future tense? A future tense refers to an action that will occur in the future, something which you haven't done, right? And if we want to write and speak about the things that we think will happen or could happen, that is your future tense. We would use future tense for that. And we will use auxiliary verb will with the main verb to help the main verb in it, right? For instance, I will go to market. Here we have added will. I go to market is a simple sentence, but we have added here will, then it became a future tense, right? Now, coming towards your grammar book, it is page number 44, unit 20, verb tenses, future. This morning, I flew over the mountains. This happened in the past, something which is done already. Then now I am flying over the sea. Here we have added ing. As you all can see, this is happening now. The verb is in the present tense. And then this evening, I will fly over my village. Now we have added here will, and this will happen in the future. The verb is in the future tense. When we write verbs in the future tense, we often use the auxiliary verb to help auxiliary verb will to help the main verb. Now you all know what is auxiliary verb. Auxiliary verbs are the verbs that help the main verb to work properly and to make sense and to give them some meaning. Now, let's come to written work. You have to do practice question number 1 and 2 on your books. these sentences are in present tense. Put each of these sentences into the future tense. These are in present tense and you're going to change them into future tense. So today I'm riding a bike. Today has been changed into tomorrow. I am riding a bike. I will, we have added, as you all know, we use will, auxiliary verb will in the future tense. So I will ride. We use the first form of verb in the future tense and second form of verb in the past tense, right? So we are going to use the first form of verb. Tomorrow I will ride a bike. The rest you're going to do on your own. Now coming to question number 2. Put each of these sentences into the past tense. The first one has been done for you. Number 1. Now these sentences are in future tense and you're going to change them into past tense. Tomorrow she will come. Tomorrow has been changed here into yesterday. She came. Now she's gone. She came yesterday. The day before today is yesterday. Tomorrow it will appear. Tomorrow would be changed into yesterday. Yesterday. We would cross it will. Then it would become yesterday. It appeared. We would cross here will and add a suffix ed. Right? Then the next two you have to do on your own. Then coming towards page number 45, you have to do question number 1 of making sure on your book. Present tense, past tense and future tense. There are 3 columns. The first one has been done for you already. I sing is a present tense, right? This is something which is habitual. It is not compulsory for you to add ing in every tense, right? Some things which are which you are habitual of doing, that are basically the present things in they come in present tense. Past tense, you all know, we have to add a suffix ed or d, or we have to use a second form of verb in past tense. I sang, sing, sang. Sang is the second form of verb. So for past tense we have used here second form of verb, I sang, and for future we have added here will. I will sing. Remember, we always use first form of verb in the future tense. Now you eat, you ate, eat. Ate is the second form of verb, and we use as you all know, we use the second form of verb in the past tense. You ate, and then in the future tense it become you will eat, right? The rest of all these you have to do on your own. For question number 2, put all the verbs in this passage into the future tense. Now, I got up at 7 o'clock and had my breakfast. How are you going to change? It's in a past tense, and how are you going to change it? I will get up. Will, we have added here will. Got has been changed into get. Since we use first form of verb in the future tense, I will get up at 7 o'clock, and had would be changed into have, and have my breakfast, right? The rest of the paragraph you're going to do it like this.